Have you ever wanted to explore a bustling city full of animals and trash from the eyes of a cute little kitty? If so, I may have the game you're looking for. Little Kitty, Big City is an adorable adventure in the city from the perspective of a lost cat. Stick around while I lay out what you can expect from the game and give it a final rating before you decide whether you want to play this game for yourself. A happy little kitty is enjoying a nap from their favorite spot right next to the window of their owner's apartment, many floors from the bottom. After a rather intense stretch, the cat falls from the window onto the streets below. It's up to you to control this cute kitty on a grand adventure through the city, making new friends and finding new hats, all in the hopes of finding your way home. Not only can they watch, but they may very well enjoy playing this game for themselves. My girls had a blast playing it and loved telling me all about it, comparing their experiences with mine. It's hard to go wrong with a game full of cute and friendly animals. There's no poor language or graphics to watch out for, all dialogue is text-based, so there'll be a lot of reading involved to understand what's going on. Moving around the city on four legs with a small stature grants you a few benefits of mobility. You can sprint to your heart's content, squeeze yourself through some small holes for more exploration, or even sneak up on an unsuspecting bird and catch it. There are plenty of places to explore in the city, and not just on the ground. Hop from box to box and find yourself above everything. If you can find some tasty fish, you'll be able to start climbing on ivy for even greater heights. In your adventure, you'll come across plenty of other animals, some willing to teach you about the wilds of the city, others looking for a little assistance from you. You may really want to get home, but it may be worth your while to help a beetle in charge of a celebrity's social media, or a duck who's misplaced all his children. There were plenty of fellow animals that could use your help before you found your way back home. When you fell out of the window, you were just a plain cat. However, as you explore, you would probably find an adorable hat or two to really showcase your sense of fashion. You can find hats and special balls located around the city, or trade some shiny baubles with a crow for a few. With over 40 hats to find, you have plenty of exploring to keep you busy for a while. Besides hats, there are plenty of other collectibles to hunt down. After you find one, it'll be added to your cat achievement list. Climbing into so many trash cans, collecting a crazy amount of shinies, even hunting down the best napping spots in the city. Most of those are actual achievements for the game, so you completionists out there have a lot to explore and find before you can quit. Little Kitty Big City was an adorably fun experience. The characters were entertaining and everything looked great. I loved the graphics. After playing for a while, the city didn't feel quite as big as it did at first, but still had its diverse sections that looked similar but were definitely different. There wasn't a lot of detail to the humans walking around, but that didn't take away from the experience at all. They would walk around busy with their own lives, sometimes stopping to give the kitty a nice little patty pat, or sneeze due to annoying allergies. The visuals are great, coming in at a 5. The overall story was very straightforward. A lost kitty trying to find their way home. But what was really nice was the smaller stories within, involving all the different characters I ran into. Some characters had to be helped to move the game forward, but there were a few optional quests that were worth it. I loved the humor and dialogue they all had. The entire cast was full of unique characters with their own way of speaking and thinking. And it's a small game, making it worth checking everything out before the end. Because of that, I'm giving the story a score of 4. There wasn't any health to worry about. Cats are very agile and just kind of jump away if there's danger, like a puddle of water or a barking dog. And they have the special ability to fall from a very tall building to the ground without sustaining damage. There was a stamina bar to worry about, but only while climbing. That was a small barrier to keep me from beating the game too fast, forcing me to explore and find some special items. The jumping mechanic was a little odd at first. I could jump whenever I wanted while sprinting, but if I was walking, the cat would stop and an aiming beam would appear, showing me where I was going to land. After playing for a couple of hours, it was just the natural way to do things. It was simple overall, I just had a couple of issues with moving around sometimes, so I'm giving the gameplay a 3. There was a lot to find and accomplish in the game, with quite a few achievements attached, but all of it can be completed in one playthrough. I enjoyed traversing the city and helping other animals out, but I don't feel like there's a lot pulling me into replaying the game. Maybe hopping back in after a while to mess around a little, but no reason to restart the whole game. So replayability is getting a 1. Playing a little kitty in a big city was a lot of fun. Sprinting through the streets, knocking people over, or breaking potted flowers by tipping them over was very entertaining. However, I beat the game after 4 hours of gameplay. That's all the main and side objectives, just not all the cat achievements. It was good, but not for an extended period of time. I got through everything in one sitting and am content with putting it away for a while. For that, I'm giving Fun a score of 3. Giving Little Kitty Big City an overall score of 3.2 out of 5. Earning it a spot up there on the top shelf. It's an excellent game for a night or two, especially with the kids. Fun, cute, and engaging. This game deserves that spot. I played it on Game Pass, so if you happen to be subscribed to that, I recommend you check it out if you don't have any other games pulling you away. However, if you don't feel like this is quite your jam, check out the other indie titles I reviewed in the past, or everything I've checked out this year. It's an ever-growing list full of bangers you don't want to miss out on.